Please welcome everyone to the Year 6 graduation. We will start with the King's Anthem, which will be played by Tong, Ricky, Cynthia, and Isabella. Ms. Drum, the primary head teacher, will now give the opening address.
It really has been an extraordinary year, but then I would expect no less from such an extraordinary year group. They have done what no other group of graduating children at Regent's has ever done before. They have been confronted by the most unusual set of circumstances and challenges, and they have stood up to them, looked them in the eye and said, "I'm ready to take you on." They have been focused, fearless and forward-thinking. They have solved problems, opened minds and warmed hearts. This has been a big year, with enormous life-changing events, a year when history has been made and change and evolution have become stability. It has been a year when giant steps were taken, but of course, life is not made up of just giant steps. Life is made up of tiny moments, sometimes so tiny we don't even recognize how significant they are at that moment. Each moment in these young people's lives has made them who they are. The big global events that make us say, "I'm ready to take you on," but also the significant moments that make us say, "I'm ready to take you with me." All of those jokes shared in class, the small acts of kindness shown to each other, the compassion to friends and strangers alike in Bangkok, in Chiang Mai, and online. Regent's is a place of teamwork, collaboration, and partnerships. We have come so far together. You have made this journey together. So, as we gather here, our graduating class of 2020, I ask you now to turn to your peers, your friends, and say to them as you go on the next part of your Regent's adventure, "I'm ready to take you with me."
We would now like to welcome Ms. Carr, who will share the achievements of 6C.
Archon is a kind and funny student who has a unique way of looking at the world. He is a very creative thinker, and his imagination is put to great use when he combines his love of storytelling and technology through his stop-motion animations. His word knowledge is amazing, which has led me to referring to him as our 6C oral dictionary. Archon has shown persistence and a willingness to improve throughout the year, and it's been a pleasure to see his learning and social confidence grow as the year has progressed. Amy is such a fun and lively girl who demonstrates a real love of learning in everything she approaches, in and out of the classroom. I'm constantly impressed by her persistence, strength of character, and the kindness she shows others around her. Amy is quick to laugh and has been a warm and welcoming presence in our class this year. She is someone who loves a good conversation, and I've enjoyed the many chats we've shared throughout the year. I've been very proud of the fine job she has done as head girl in 2019-2020. Bua joined us at the end of term 2 as we began our remote learning journey. Despite this, she has not let this get in her way one little bit. Indeed, I've been extremely impressed by the resilience, commitment, and energy she has put into every learning task and activity she's faced. She has fast become friends with her classmates, and we've loved having the opportunity to welcome her this term. I've really enjoyed the opportunity to teach Bua this term. Gino approaches his learning and the world at large with an insatiable enthusiasm and energy. He is a quick and original thinker and loves participating in discussions on a wide range of topics. Gino's sense of humour is quirky and fun. He loves making people laugh, which has made him a very popular member of our class. Gino's mastery of computing and technology makes me think he's got a definite future in this field one day. He also has impressive cooking skills, particularly in the area of cakes and pastries, which I will miss next year. Ken started off his time at Regent's as one of the quieter members in our class, as he did not yet have a lot of confidence in his English. This did not last. As his English has strengthened, it has become very clear that Ken is a strongly opinionated, intelligent and funny student. He sees the humour in most situations, and even when he does not share his thoughts out loud, Ken's smile makes it clear that he gets the lighter side of life. Ken is a lightning-fast mathematician and has enjoyed learning the trumpet throughout the year. Kenshiro has shown an enormous amount of growth, both academically and socially, throughout the year. He has worked hard to improve the quality and the content of his schoolwork, as well as maturing in personal organisation and time management skills. He showed a passion, dedication and love of basketball as a member of the under-11 school team this year. Kenshiro has an interesting and unique outlook on the world and enjoys finding the humour in just about any situation. I've really enjoyed seeing Kenshiro grow as a person this year. Matthew's leadership skills have been on display through his participation in school sports throughout the year. He is a student who is admired and respected by his peers on account of the quiet determination he puts into improving his skills both in and outside of the classroom. Matthew has shown a lot of academic progress throughout his hard work and the commitment he shows in his learning. It has been a pleasure to watch his self-confidence develop day by day, especially when he lets his sense of humour and his big smiles shine. Marwan is a careful, conscientious and purposeful student who has shown significant improvement in his learning this year. His notebook of important learning ideas, which he makes sure to regularly update, has been something I have admired, as it shows how determined he is to be better in all that he does. Marwan has distinguished himself through his love of special hairstyles, quietly quirky sense of humour and his love of coining catchphrases for our class. In this, he is indeed a genius. Minwoo is a softly spoken, kind and generous student who always thinks about the feelings of others and is a good friend to all those around him. He is extremely artistic and has been known to spend hours and hours perfecting the sketches, painting and other creative work he produces. As Minwoo's confidence with his English grew this year, he started to show his often well-hidden sense of humour, and everyone who was able to witness this will have seen the delight on his face as he was able to make other people laugh. Ping Ping approaches everything she does with a quiet determination, a willingness to improve and a seriousness that is to be admired. She loves to dance and performs gracefully and enthusiastically. She also shows off her creative talents through her artwork and design projects. Ping Ping always perseveres with everything she tries. She approaches new learning opportunities cautiously, but shows her sense of adventure and love of learning by always giving everything her best effort. When Ping Ping smiles, her smiles light up the room. Rolex puts so much effort into everything he does, and this has seen him make some truly amazing progress this year. He is always a vocal and enthusiastic contributor to class discussions and activities where he can share and develop his ideas, and he is welcoming and inclusive of other students and their ideas. Rolex loves to laugh, and his observations about the world are hilarious. His larger-than-life personality and energy have shone this year, and often Rolex has been able to lighten the mood with his hilarious verbal sound effects. Stephanie is a highly intelligent girl whose observations and commentaries on life and on learning are often wise beyond her years. She loves to read. Even though Stephanie is still developing her English comprehension, I was incredibly impressed by her determination to read the Harry Potter books, first in Chinese and then in English. Stephanie tackles challenges with determination, and even when she finds the going a bit tough, she finds a way to get herself through to improve and to learn. I hope to see her continue to pursue leadership opportunities next year. Tyler has only been with our class in person for a few months of this year, and yet he's a valued and popular member of the class. Despite being in Japan for most of 2019-20, he has taken opportunities to join us in remote learning when he could, has been an excellent house captain while he was at school in Term 1, and has tried to participate in 6C life as much as possible. We've enjoyed his witty observations and sense of humour a lot, and genuinely hope to see him back with us in 2021.
We will now welcome Mr. Agnew, who will share his observations of 6A.
Despite never actually meeting AC due to our remote learning during Term 3, it has been great to see her become part of our class. It can't be easy to join a new school during the middle of a school year, but 8C has shown a real commitment to the work that has been set for her to complete from home. I can already see that she will become a fantastic student in secondary school, and I wish her all the best of luck. It has been fantastic being Arca's teacher this year and getting to know him. Both of us love sports, and it was great having him in the under-11 football team this year. Arca has a great attitude to his learning and seems to enjoy all aspects of school. He is a popular member of the class, and it is clear that other students enjoy working with him in collaborative projects. Arca has been one of the few students who also really likes my bad jokes. Good luck for Year 7, Arca. Get is a student who has a truly incredible historical and geographical knowledge, and I've never met a student like this before. The nickname Learning with Get is most definitely true. During Year 6, Get has actually taught me some interesting facts about Turkmenistan and the history of communism. He has a really inquisitive mind, and I hope he continues to discover more wonderful and strange facts in the future. Best of luck for Year 7, Get. Henry has been a joy to teach this year. He's a student that any teacher would want in their class. One of his best skills is that he always volunteers to take on extra roles and opportunities, which is a great characteristic to have at such a young age. I will miss our conversations each day where we would talk about all types of random things. My favourite memory of Henry was when he showed me the video of him singing and dancing as a young boy on the Taiwanese news. He looked a little bit like a young Justin Bieber. I have no doubt that he will continue to be an excellent student in secondary school. Good luck, Henry. The day Kane handed in his very first homework on the first Monday morning, I knew he was going to be an excellent student. Kane demonstrates a calm and sensible manner each day in school and is very popular with his peers. Despite sometimes working at an incredibly quick pace, he has produced some exceptional work this year across all subjects and definitely has great skills in creating his own animations. My standout memory from being with Kane in Year 6 was the day he referred to me as the Vincent van Gogh of 2020. It has been a real pleasure being his teacher. Good luck, Kane. It has been fantastic to be Mira's teacher this year. She has a real commitment and determination, and this is shown in her amazing sports performances for the school. Her personality has been great in class, and I will definitely miss our talks about TikTok or Instagram. She has also made some very funny comments which have made it onto our famous Year 6A quote wall. Keep on being a great student, and I wish you all the best in secondary school. Good luck, Mira. Nano is one of the nicest and friendliest students I have ever met. Her attitude and effort towards learning are fantastic, and she demonstrates these skills every single day. Nano is one of those students that is able to achieve great things across every subject. She also has beautiful cursive handwriting that I am very jealous of. Nano is an excellent student to talk to, and I cannot remember how many times we've played Would You Rather this year during Year 6. Good luck for the future, Nano. Austin is definitely a student that I will never forget. He is incredibly funny and has one of the best personalities I have ever seen in a student. Despite sometimes finding it a little bit hard to sit still, he has shared some of the most interesting and thought-provoking views in our class discussions. Also, Austin has amazing creativity in some of the work he has produced this year, and I'm always intrigued by the things that he can do on an iPad. I remember in his Year 6 reflection video that Austin said he will miss me. Well, Austin, I will definitely miss you too. Best of luck for the future. It has been great to be Pun's teacher for his first year at Regent's International School. He has shown a determination and commitment to his learning, and I have noticed how he's become much more confident around the school. It was great to see him in the under-11 football team, and he is probably the fastest student I have ever seen. I definitely think he would beat me in a sprint race. Keep on working hard, and good luck for Year 7. It has been great to see Rak develop and progress in his first year at Regent's International School. He has shown a real positivity and is a student that is fully committed to achieving great things. Rak has incredible maths knowledge, and I definitely think he would beat me if we had a big maths race. Rak also produced 2 amazing homework projects for our Ancient Egypt and Mountains topic in CCS. Keep on being a great student in secondary school, and good luck for the future. Sam is definitely the most inquisitive student I have ever met. He must have asked thousands of questions during Year 6. Some of them were not always appropriate, however, most of them were interesting and thought-provoking. Sam is another student that loves to share his opinions during our class discussions. My favourite one from Sam, which sits proudly on my quotes wall, is "We are becoming a social media society." Very true, Sam. I look forward to seeing him around the school and having a chat with him again in the future. Good luck for secondary school. It has been great to be Sharky's teacher this year. He is such a friendly and polite student and is a joy to have in the classroom. He always tries his hardest with his work and is a student that will give any activity or task a go. Sharky always has a smile on his face every day, and I will definitely miss the moments when he just randomly starts dancing in the classroom. My favourite memory of Sharky was when he performed a K-pop song on the Year 6 residential trip. Good luck for Year 7, Sharky. Tam is a fantastic student who always has a smile on his face each day. He has a great attitude towards his work and shares some interesting opinions and ideas during our class discussions. He also has an amazing knowledge of American politics. Tam is a student who is very well liked by all of his peers, and on that famous day when he finally won a game of bingo in maths, all of us were celebrating with him. I am sure he will continue to achieve great things in secondary school. Keep on being an excellent role model, Tam, and good luck. Tong is a fantastically hard-working and attentive student who also regularly shares insightful and interesting opinions in the class. It has been a pleasure to teach someone who is so interested in school and produces great pieces of work in all areas of the curriculum. Tong is another student who is very popular with her peers and can work sensibly and maturely with any other students in our collaborative projects. I am sure she will continue to be an outstanding student in secondary school. Best of luck for the future, Tong. Zara is a student that any teacher would want in their class. She always has a fantastic attitude to all the lessons and is a student that is extremely well liked by all of the class. I will definitely miss our strange discussions about beng-bengs, random TikTok superstars or magic tricks. Zara always has a smile on her face, and I think she enjoys playing the letter game even more than me. We will have to make sure we meet up and play again one day in the future. Any teacher that has Zara in their class will be very lucky, and I am sure she will continue achieving great things in Year 7. Good luck for secondary school.
Ms. Carr would now like to give some very important awards to the students in 6C.
All right, Year 6, and now the moment that you've all been anticipating, the moment that you've been waiting for. That's it, the most important awards of this whole graduation. Who do me and Mr. Agnew think you are most likely to be in the future? All right, starting with Amy. Amy, we believe that due to your amazing leadership skills and your powers of persuasion, you are most likely to be the future UN Secretary General. Archon, because of your incredible ability with stop motion animation, you are most likely to be the future Walt Disney. Bua, with your golf talent, you already intimidate Mr. Bailey, so you are most likely to be the future Arya Jutanagan. Gino, with all of your computing and science know-how, how could you be anything other than a future Steve Jobs? Ken, when we first met you, I remember you talking about your love of fancy cars, so you are most likely to be the collector of fancy sports cars. Kenshiro, we have never seen a child who is able to eat pizza or hot dogs quite like you, and so we think maybe you're most likely to make it to the Guinness World Book of Records for eating hot dogs or pizza. Matthew, because of your amazing skills in basketball, we've decided that you are most likely to be the future NBA MVP. Marwin, how could you be anything other than a future genius? Ping Ping, you always look outstanding and everything you wear looks so perfectly put together that you are a future fashionista. Rolex, you are very, very funny and definitely have a flair for comedy. So you are the most likely to be a future comedic television presenter. Stephanie, with your nose always in a book, I've decided one day you are most likely to be a very famous author. And Tyler, with your tennis skills, how could you be anything other than most likely to be a future Roger Federer?
It is now the turn of 6A. Please welcome Mr. Agnew.
Most likely to be a Thai language author is awarded to AC. Most likely to be a football player for Thailand is awarded to Arca. Most likely to be an historian is awarded to Get. Most likely to be a CEO of a global company is awarded to Henry. Most likely to be a meme creator is awarded to Kane. Most likely to be a TV presenter is awarded to Nano. Most likely to be a TikTok superstar is awarded to Mira. Most likely to be a cartoon illustrator is awarded to Austin. Most likely to be a 100-meter sprinter is awarded to Pun. Most likely to be a mathematician is awarded to Rack. Most likely to be a game show question creator is awarded to Sam. Most likely to be a K-pop superstar is awarded to Sharky. Most likely to be a US politician is awarded to Tam. Most likely to be a world-famous musician is awarded to Tong. And most likely to be a social media influencer is awarded to Zara.
Thank you, teachers, for all you have done for us in our final year of primary.
We will miss you, and our previous teachers will be moved to secondary.
Dr. Peter Jones, the secondary head teacher, would now like to say a few words.
It's a great privilege to be asked to speak to Year 6. I've heard a great deal about you and all the great things that you've done over your time in primary school. We really look forward to welcoming you here in August. I know that you're really prepared for this next step in your education. You've already got a good understanding and skills of various subjects from primary school, and these will stand you in very good stead for life in secondary. One of the great things about Regents is that it's an all-through school, and we will ensure that your learning progresses. We're a round square school, and so our ethos is common. We follow the same framework in terms of the qualities that we're trying to gain from you, in terms of learning, in terms of enrichment, in terms of well-being. We'll continue to build on those skills such as compassion and empathy and teamwork. Discovery is what education is about. And as you grow and develop, you'll discover more about yourself and discover more about other people and the world around you. We really look forward to supporting you in this process and look forward to seeing you in August.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. We would now like to welcome Mr. Hogan for the closing address.
Hello there. Now, the Year 6 graduation is a really special time in the history of the school. And I know for every one of our Year 6s today, it's a really important time. It must be strange for you at the moment, looking at me in school with an empty building behind me and a field that I know you've all been running on throughout the years. And today, it's empty. And it's empty without all of you. And we're sorry for that. But in another way, we are happy because it means you're safe, it means you're at home, and it means that we're all day by day moving one step closer to this pandemic being behind us. So in a funny way, we're at the end of a number of things, aren't we? We're at the end of a terrible period of trouble and worry throughout the world. The news is very encouraging here in Thailand, and I hope that soon we'll have a new beginning, or a new normal, as it's called by a lot of people. A new normal when you'll all be back in school, but of course it will be a different school. So just as it is a new beginning, it's also an end. You'll be putting behind you the time in the primary school. You'll go from Year 6, where you've been the oldest, to Year 7, where, I'm sorry, for a year, you will be the youngest. But it's a great new start. It's a fresh beginning for every single one of you. So I congratulate every one of our graduates for all that you've done, and I'm sure that you're going to have a great time as you move into Year 7, where you meet new teachers, you have new opportunities, new challenges, and loads of exciting things to look forward to. So just as it is an end, so it is a new beginning. So congratulations to everyone, and many, many thanks to all of your teachers. Let's not forget how hard they've had to work as well. At Regents, we've been sort of reinventing the school, haven't we, while you've been away? We had a wonderful start to the year, incredibly exciting times, loads of things happening. And then the bad news that we couldn't be together, but my goodness, everybody's worked so hard and so well to make a success of it. So congratulations and many thanks to all of our teachers. And also in conclusion, I'd like to thank all of the parents. We know this has been a challenging time for you, and we're really grateful, we're really thankful for the support and kindness that you've shown to the school. And we've all worked together, haven't we? This is a school as a community. It's a school as a family where we've faced the difficulty and we've done incredibly well together. So in many ways, whilst it's been difficult, it's also brought us all together. And I, for one, am delighted for that. And I'm sure, like me, you'll be looking forward to this being a busy, exciting school in the new term. So congratulations to all of our graduates. Thank you to our staff. Thank you to our parents. And I wish you all a wonderful summer. Goodbye.